Alright, hello everyone. Today we'll be doing Ujiyasu's story, Samurai Warriors 3. Though before we did that, I wanted to mention the movie gallery in this game. I can't make any sense of it. Like, the first cutscene is Yukimura's first cutscene, and then I assume Keiji's first, then Nobunaga's, maybe Ieyasu's. I have no idea what order it's going in, because it's not chronological at all. Yukimura starts at Mikatakahara. So, that's why I just sort of gave up trying to figure out, like, good thumbnails for, like, in-game thumbnails for these screens. I'm probably just gonna stick to using the character artwork. Just because that's easier than trying to figure out which of these cutscenes, like, actually have characters, or actually, appear in the character's Muso mode, which is what I normally like to do. So yeah, just another thing this game couldn't get right is an organized movie screen. Alright. I'm going to be playing on normal this time, even though my character is already, like, level 20. Just because I don't like playing this game. I don't want it to be any worse than it has to be.
They call me the Lion of Sagami. You don't want to find out why.
Well,
But why, though? See, what weapon does he have? Is that normal? Yeah. Alright, it's normal with Weapon Master. I probably kept using this over a speed weapon just because it had Weapon Master and other good abilities. See, my speed weapon has Element, Backbreaker, Rant. Yeah, the speed weapons I have don't really have good ones, so I guess we'll stick with the normal weapon for Ujiyasu. Now let's see, someone said use stuff with Brace on it. Hognose, the Mighty Sorcerer. He commented in one of the past videos. Maintain balance when hit by an enemy attack. Yeah, that should make it where it's harder for me to flinch. Even though Suzaku armor looks better. Like, look at all that. It's even got Resurrection, which is pretty good. Just I'm never gonna get down low enough for that to matter. And I would much rather not flinch when being poked by a peon. Let's see. Do the fists have brace as well? The gauntlets? Doesn't look like it. Bandage had deadlock. Okay, this I can probably keep using the Kirin gauntlets. And boots, let's see. Yeah, I don't feel like going through all this, so I'll only change the armor,
thank you for
since
coming.
it seems only the armor has to brace.
In the year 1545, the 80,000-strong Uesugi coalition army laid siege to the Hojo's Kawagoe castle. The Hojo clan leader, Ujiyasu, went to the aid of his fellows. He sent numerous messengers to the Uesugi, requesting a truce.
So, the Fool of Sagami has sent you.
My lord says he will grant you Kawagoe Castle in return for allowing our troops to go free. Please, call off your siege.
You can tell your lord that the great Son Hojo must be rolling in his grave at the ineptitude of his grandson.
So you came slinking back here, eh? You've done well. They think we're ready to surrender. Those fools are probably already dreaming of getting back home to the girls they left behind. Remove your helmets and armor. We will strike at night.
Ujiyasu was the third-generation lord of the Hojo clan, which ruled over the eastern province of Sagami. For ages, numerous warlords had struggled for control over eastern Japan. Ujiyasu's grandfather founded the Sagami province amidst such chaos. His father, in turn, greatly expanded their influence, establishing the Hojo name as a force to be reckoned with. Now, it was Ujiyasu's turn to rule, but unlike his forefathers, he was known as the Fool of Sagami. Seeing an opportunity to eliminate the Hojo clan, several rival warlords banded together and attacked Kawagoe Castle. This would be the first test of Ujiyasu's might.
Fool of Sagami, huh? I'll show you who the real fool is. Chapter 1, The Siege of Kawagoe Castle. Time to put these pests in their place.
Someone mentioning, Redhead mentioning Ujiyasu is like Solid Snake. Yeah, he does have a very Solid Snake air about him with the bandana and the facial hair and stuff. And apparently has the power of the Triforce behind him as well. Wearing the Triforce necklace. I know that's just the Hojo clan symbol, it's just it's weird how that's also their clan symbol and the Triforce. I feel like that was intentional, though I'm not sure why it would be. Maybe the Nintendo guys just really like the Hojo clan. Let's see, I'm not even gonna read what all those do. More info, officer list. We get Kotaro as an ally, and hey, he doesn't actually defect in this game. Bunch of generics and Aya.
Shige has held out well. It's time we repay his faith.
My lord, with these numbers...
We have more than enough to assist our allies in need. Gather them. Listen up. We stay away from the garrison for now. First, we pick off the arrogant usurpers one by one.
It does feel like there's such a delay when you're using a normal type weapon. Like, the attacks are too weighty. See, I believe his R... Yeah, he makes like a gas field. I'm not entirely sure what to call this. And within that field, all of his attacks gain a fire element. Is neat, I guess.
Well done.
I feel like how his cane is also a gun. I don't think he utilizes the gun aspect very much outside of his Muso. Oh, it's also a sword. This game serves 3 functions. The attack swings were so slow, I actually couldn't knock the enemy up with that charge 1, or charge 2.
Now, all units, advance upon the southwestern garrison.
I don't think I need to defeat these guard captains, but they're along the way. And right now I'm not particularly in a hurry, it seems. Yeah, Ujiyasu has a normal type moveset. So a really long square string, and very simple one-hit triangle attacks for the most part. Let's see his ultimate Muso.
My old friend. It's good to see that vacant visage again.
Ah yes, walk away from the explosion like a badass.
You! What are you doing here?
I need reinforcements immediately.
Help! By the gods, I shall triumph here.
I didn't know I still had it in me.
But I'm also like played Ujiyasu, so I don't fully remember his moveset.
Let's hear it.
The Hojo have infiltrated the castle.
Fine work. There they are.
The ambush is a success. Fine work, man.
Open the gates.
I like how this was enough to get them to attack each other.
Well, that was the point.
We have a chance for victory. Men, follow our lord to glory.
A path to the castle is secured. We must rendezvous with Suruga-Sagami.
Help! I will fight until my bones
May
turn
want to
to
rush
dust.
the Tsuneshige. Yeah, people are already dying up there. Guess I shouldn't have wasted time taking over those guard captains. Yeah, he'd have died.
Feel my wrath. Sorry to keep you waiting. You have held out admirably. Run on home now.
My lord, I was prepared for this castle to be my grave.
That will not be necessary, my friend. We're getting out of here.
I've lost if he died. Yep, jeez. Didn't realize he was a commander.
This is an unexpected development. It appears my help may be needed after all.
Let's see how to use a healing item on him. Maybe multiple.
There they are.
Not just one did it.
The Hojo pose a grave threat to my lands. You have my aid as well.
And this really is everyone ganging up on the Hojo.
No way out but to withdraw.
I think most of Ujiyasu's good attacks are like in the middle of his square string. Like that one's pretty good.
One less fool to get in my way.
I'll save just in case Tsuneshige gets himself killed. I'm glad I don't have a limited number of saves anymore. It's about time they threw that out the window.
I didn't know I still had it in me.
See that deadlock finisher? I do love tossing the cane sheath up and then grabbing it again. Okay, so I guess the idea was to beat that guy and then it would have recovered Tsuneshige's health. This is before Okihazuma happened? Yeah, I would assume, considering Yoshimoto's still alive. It's maybe the earliest stage in the game. Like, timeline-wise. Oh yeah, his running attack is just
Don't have the courage.
throwing himself at the enemy. Foot first.
Why don't you just let the castle go? Can't we all just be friends?
I'm afraid I can't advance the possession of those not equipped to rule them. Feel my wrath.
I guess Kotaro's just hanging out for this stage. I don't think he said anything yet. Aside from like a generic phrase line or two.
Shall retreat. Extend my best wishes to my sister.
If you weren't my wife's brother, I wouldn't be letting you off so lightly. Fall back if you don't have the courage.
You there! Come test your might if you dare.
Feel my wrath.
It is nice how much faster this is going on normal.
Run on home now. Fall back if you don't have the courage.
One guard captain I should probably take, considering it's guarding the escape point. He should be fine. I'll go take on Shingen.
So, you must be the man they call the Fool of Sagami.
Miserable wretch. You must be the Tiger of Kai. Look forward to seeing you in action.
Weird how the fence has a health bar. Gonna block all day, aren't you? Fine.
Save your arm for when I do something really amazing. Tsunashige, head north and secure Koga.
Of course. If we can secure Koga, Kanto will be under our control. Understood, my lord. May the gods protect you.
Fall back! We can't afford any mistakes. Open
It's
the
a much
gates.
better defeat condition.
Impressive. We shall meet again,
Aya with a big fuck off Naginata.
Need your approval or miserable wretch.
Ujiyasu calling someone else old.
I had heard you were a talented fool, but you appear to have a head for strategy. And from the way your men fight, it's clear they have total faith in you.
I don't know quite what I've done to deserve such praise, my dear.
You misunderstand. If you had ambition as well, you would be a great threat to this land.
We have such a sizable advantage. I cannot believe this. I see you have revealed your claws at last, lion.
Not really. I'd say it's more you being arrogant. Feel my wrath.
Oh yeah, Troy Baker also voices some of the generics in this game, like that guy who just spoke.
Run on home now.
guess he figured Hanzo alone didn't have enough lines for him. Is Aya just in like a perpetual defense buff state? He's like glowing green and I don't know why. Not that it matters.
Your strategies are impressive. My brother shall enjoy facing you.
There's something unsettling about a woman who smiles on the battlefield like that.
I thought the Hojo were finished with the death of your father. But it seems control of Kanto still eludes us.
That's the price you pay for arrogance and complacency. Don't worry, though. I'll take good care of it. I'm tired of having to deal with such ineptitude.
Master element. I actually wanted to check that, but whatever, fine, I'll replace the one at the bottom.
In the year 1545, the 80,000-strong Uesugi coalition army laid siege to the Hojo's Kawagoe castle. The Hojo clan leader, Ujiyasu, went to the aid of his fellows. He sent numerous messengers to the Uesugi requesting a truce.
Oh wait, did I just select the same stage? Yeah, I did. Damn it. It's annoying that it doesn't start it on just the next stage, but whatever. Pretty sure Samurai Warriors 2 did.
So, I won't have to see that mask of yours anymore. Any last words to leave behind?
You will be first of us to go.
Ujiyasu Hojo,
I've
patriarch
gotten
of the
your
Hojo
word
clan.
when my time comes.
Shall we begin?
Very well. This opportunity shall not go unenjoyed.
Ujiyasu's victory restored his good name. Now he believed was the perfect chance to expand his power. At the time, Shingen Takeda of Kai, Kenshin Uesugi of Echigo, and Yoshimoto Imagawa of Suruga were embroiled in a vicious struggle, with a blind eye toward Sagami. In the footsteps of his father and grandfather before him, Ujiyasu was determined to bring glory to the Hojo clan. He first set his sights on the province of Suruga, temporarily vacant as Yoshimoto waged war elsewhere. Gathering his troops, Ujiyasu quickly moved to attack.
Imagawa. I'll make short work of him. Chapter 2. the Suruga-Sagami conflict. Time to put these pests in their place.
Kotaro giving the battle description. The master element increases the power of elemental attacks. Okay. That's pretty good. Though I don't think it would do anything for ice. Oh, hello, Sekon. Oh, I like how this is considered the Takeda army. Despite Yoshimoto being at the top of the list.
Oh, you again? Must I see this everywhere I go?
Oh yeah. Ujiyasu is here. Let's see. He had the... Okay. I thought he had an old generic appearance. But nah, he's got black hair. It would have been hilarious if Ushimasa looked older than Ujiyasu. Despite being his kid.
First, we take down the Imagawa family. Fall back if you don't have the courage.
Without you, we would be lost.
Thanks, Inquan.
Run on home now.
Foot drop.
Make sure they all
I like how it sends him flying.
There they are.
Kenshin, I feel these upstarts have ambition beyond their stations. Break them.
Understood.
Break them. Jesus, Aya.
Uesugi right here as well. All right, men. Take up your positions.
Open the gates.
Fall back if you don't have the courage.
Well, the items I've equipped must be giving me like a speed up after I defeat an officer. It's just okay, I guess. Would have rather one of the other two power-ups, but whatever. Headbutt to death.
The central garrison is the key to this battlefield. It must be secured immediately.
I'm afraid that belongs to the Takeda, thank you.
Open the gates.
Good. Keep the central garrison safe.
Well, hopefully none of them will just run past me.
Tighten the defenses.
Like that one is attempting to do.
Hello again. Feeling a little better after last time.
Silence, buffoon. I am not motivated by petty personal grievances.
I ask that you spare me no quarter.
Looks like peons don't count, which is good.
Ah, the Lion of Sagami. We meet at last.
Alright, I forgot you have to hold down the button to do the attack. I've just been doing that instinctively. I guess I thought we were playing Samurai Warriors 4. Kinda wish we were.
Feel my wrath. Save your awe for when I do something really amazing. Run on home now. Fall back if you don't have the courage.
Do not gaze upon my shameful retreat.
Now Kotoro's finally here to help.
To get in my way.
And he just walked off.
You'll have to do better than that if you want my lesson.
They are weakest at their main camp. We must strike them there.
Father!
Pull yourself together, boy. Nobody respects a coward.
Time to step out, men. Finish this off.
Open the gates!
He always knows just when to press the attack. The tiger is not known for his mercy, I suppose.
Guess I underestimated you by a long shot.
Y'all have these titles. So Yoshimoto.
After my son, are you? You must be Aya's little brother.
I am Bishamonte, god of war.
I'm not afraid to die if that's what it takes.
That's one less fool to get in my way.
Yeah, Brace definitely seems nice to have. Allowed me to tank that one hit from Kenshin just then.
You possess the spirit.
What did you expect? Son, here.
There they are!
Our lord must be protected. We must go to his aid.
Yoshimura, this is way before your time.
No, you won't. You'll go.
Oh, okay. Just cut through enemy lines, I guess.
Incredible!
I didn't know I still had it in me.
Let's see, how old was Yukimura at Kawanakajima? Like, -7 years
I
old?
shall triumph here.
And this was like when?
No harm will come to my lord while I draw breath.
But the last battle was like 1545? He might be in like his negative teens for this battle.
Well, for a mere human.
Feel my wrath. Run on home now.
My lord, be safe.
That boy's more than that old fool deserves.
Open the gates!
Yukimura felt Kawanaka-jima in SW4. Yeah, like I'm not saying he hasn't before. He did that in the very first game. They basically just use them in like early Takeda stuff, just so like these early battles have more than just Shingen. God, you guys, hold yourselves together. I thought Katara was down here, which is why I rushed over here to help. But apparently he was up north and already dead.
How will I get out of this?
I don't lose if like... Okay, it's only if Ujiyasu dies. Alright, fine then. They're sending wave after wave of enemies after me, so... And I can't rely on my allies to defend any area themselves.
That's one less fool to get in my way.
I like how Ujiyasu's Shadow Charge is just like a forward stomp. How do you even propel yourself like that? Masayuki was born in 1547. Okay. Yeah.
Any last words you'd like to be remembered by?
I feel that my actions talk for me, actually.
That said, I'm totally fine with having, like, characters like Yukimura appear in battles that were before their time. Just to give the battles more variety.
Incredible!
Otherwise it would be like in Samurai Warriors 2, where Kawanaka-jima was just Shingen. No one else was there.
How will I get out of this?
Or actually, did Sakon appear? I think Sakon appeared.
That's one less fool.
How old is Sakon? Is he really running around from Kawanaka-jima to Sekigahara?
Miserable wretch.
Mostly, I just think it's amusing to think of how young these characters would be if they were in these battles. Or how non-existent these characters would be.
I fight till the end.
Didn't mean
But
to
I
heal.
can't think of any heroic last words. Perhaps next time.
Indeed.
Forward!
Shingen's new voice actor isn't as good at delivering punchlines as Samurai Warriors 1 or Samurai Warriors 2 Shingen was.
Cut an old man a little slack, will ya? That's one less fool to get in my way.
How many allies do I have left? Like 3? Counting myself.
That's one less fool to get in my way.
There's one guy north of Yoshimoto's main camp. I'm just gonna ignore him. Unless that is Yoshimoto and he's just making a break for it. Nah, Yoshimoto is down there. Down to 2 allies. Me and my son.
My sister won't be pleased when she finds out I've beaten her husband.
I tell you what, for her, I'll go easy on you.
You're saying Jingen's voice sounds fine? Yeah, no, the voice itself is fine. I just don't think it's good at, like, making jokes.
Run on home now, you miserable wretch.
Rude. I don't have any of the shadow charge things, so there's nothing I can do about him guarding. That using unblockable attack.
I wish they didn't look so much alike.
My road to glory is littered with enemies on all sides.
Your wife looks like
The
Yoshimoto?
Hojo to
Yeah.
the east, the Oda to the west. It's awfully unsettling to be surrounded like this.
These two are clearly afraid of facing me in battle. Everything's going according to plan.
When entering a battle, one must be prepared to meet death.
He says in a battle where no one died. Kanto campaign. I think this is another early one.
We shall not surrender! Lord Kenshin is on our side! The feeble Hojo army is nothing before the might of Lord Kenshin!
It would seem the castle cannot be saved.
I care not about victory. It is my sacred duty to purge evil.
And you turned and ran, did you? Quite the warrior.
My lord!
Oh, I wasn't talking about you. This Kenshin interests me.
After the fires of battle died down, a friendship grew between Shingen, Ujiyasu, and Yoshimoto. Together they formed a grand alliance. This left Kenshin to bear the brunt of their wrath. Ujiyasu soon expanded into Echigo, displacing the local rulers who had allied with the Uesugi clan. The rulers, who lacked the resources to fight back on their own, besought Kenshin for assistance. Burning with righteous fury, Kenshin struck back. Toppling castle after castle, he finally cornered Ujiyasu at Odawara Castle.
You think I'll just stand by and let you take over? Ha! Chapter 3, the Kanto Campaign. Time to put these pests in their place.
So Kenshin just surrounds Odawara all on his own. Damn. Took the entire nation for Hideyoshi to do that. Tsuneshige is the commander again. We still haven't seen Kai yet. What are all these stages like Ujiyasu exclusive?
He's here! Kenshin is here!
I wasn't even born yet. That hasn't stopped this game thus far.
He will regret setting foot on my territory.
Dick.
Leave the defense of the main ward to me.
If the keep falls, all is lost. Defend it with your life.
I'm not sure what was dubbed first. Samurai Warriors 3 or Dynasty Warriors 6.
Someone help me out of this mess!
But I'm not sure if Ujiyasu's voice actor would have started in the Warrior series voicing him, or if he would have started voicing CBE in Dynasty Warriors 6.
Fall back if you don't have the courage.
They're both pretty close to each other. Man, it's not even a full minute into the battle and one of my allies died on normal. They cannot last in this game at all.
That's one less fool to get in my way.
I meant to jump and do a ground pound on him when he was on the ground, but I guess the shadow charge worked too. It takes so long for Ujiyasu to actually jump when I'm mashing the jump button.
Then reinforce the castle defenses. I'll take care of Kenshin myself.
We will teach these imbeciles a thing or two about justice and honor. Advance.
Open the gates! Tighten the defenses!
How will I get out of this?
You guys had a number advantage in this officer, and one of them was still losing. Morale even in this game? Like, is that a thing? I don't think it is.
I knew I could rely
There's
on
probably just some broad setting where, like, just enemies are set to instantly beat allies. Or not instantly, but, like, by default, they're just always gonna win in any encounter with them. It certainly feels like the case. No matter how well you're doing in the battle, your allies can still die super easy.
Feel my wrath. Fall back if you don't have the courage. Run on home now. That's one less fool to get in my way.
Stage where Masashi died. Yeah, it's just Odawara Castle.
You missed me, did you? Sorry, lady, but I'm
Silence, King. Unless you wish me to rip out your tongue.
Like how vicious Aya is. I feel like it's toned down a bit in later games.
That's one less fool to get in my way.
Took so long for him to do the swing on one of his charge attacks that the enemy just put up the guard and blocked.
Justice and honor. These words cannot justify your brutality. Push forward. Throw open the gates.
Open the gates! My lord, we have defeated an enemy transport unit. There they are.
Okay,
Fine work,
thank as
lads.
it's, I guess.
Fine work indeed. Would you go and let my son know as well?
I feel like, okay.
Tighten the defenses.
Next, we should probably head over that way.
There they are.
Of course, they said they did it like off screen, so they could just be lying.
I must hold it a little longer.
And Hojo peasants are green, apparently. Figured they'd be black.
You have my heartfelt thanks.
Are we gonna stop for every single enemy? Looks like you are. Means I have to fight off all of these guys. And we'll go after the guard captain first. Another moving path. Cool.
Miserable wretch, feel my wrath.
Did he just die to peons?
Incredible!
I didn't know I still had it in me. Fall back if you don't have
Okay, no. I guess we're not moving past the peons. I mean, I can't get the peasants to move. Not really worried about the guy who's a mile away from them, or was. Really, the Uesugi just moved their entire army to go after these peasants. Like, look at all the red dots moving towards them. They're never gonna reach Odawara Castle.
Incredible!
I didn't know I still had it in me.
Gonna keep coming, huh? Okay, it seems to be when they're on screen, they'll ignore the peons and move, so I guess I just need to stay next to them. What is it with a running stance?
Thank you, my lord. You have saved us.
You would risk your own life for the sake of a few peasants?
All that's left is to wipe out those by the front gate.
Ijin says that like that's something he wouldn't do.
The time is ripe. We will take down the main door. Follow on.
Tighten the defenses. Tighten the defenses.
So, the man who would be a god finally made his move. Tsunashiki, protect the main keeper until I claim Kenshin's head.
Even if I have to sacrifice my own life, my lord.
Come, god of war. Show me the extent of your might.
Run on home now.
Dora's just going straight for him.
Is there any part for an old man to play?
There they are.
You just want me to owe you a favor.
I'm really not a fan of this track. Like, it's ominous and stuff, but in sort of a boring way.
It is always a pleasure to wage war with a worthy opponent.
That's where you and I are different. Personally, I'd rather get my pleasure elsewhere.
Feel my wrath.
Run on home now.
Yeah, SW1 definitely had much better, like, the stage is going poorly music. Even though it's not even. Like, most of them are dead.
Fall back if you don't have the courage.
Hoping Kataro might say something to Kenshin if they got close enough, given his initial line, but I guess not.
Fall back if you don't have the courage. Miserable wretch. Miserable wretch. Miserable wretch.
Didn't say anything to Shingen, it seems. Death by headbutt.
You have proven your worth. I will withdraw for today.
Withdraw? I thought war was all you lived for.
Worry not. This war is far from over.
I feared as much.
I'm tired of having to deal with such ineptitude.
I can't remember, in Samurai Warriors 2, did their mouse move when they did their victory animations? I'm pretty sure they did. Weird they just sort of took that out. It's like they tried to make Samurai Warriors 3 worse than 2 in every conceivable way. And the Mimase Pass, which I think is another early battle.
Ujiyasu's defenses prevailed, and Kenshin eventually abandoned his assault and fled back to Echigo. Meanwhile, Yoshimoto had been slain in battle, thus nullifying the alliance between him, Shingen, and Ujiyasu. Shingen wasted no time in attacking Ujiyasu again at Odawara. But even the renowned Kenshin had been unable to breach the castle walls. Shingen's effort lasted a mere 5 days before he withdrew his troops. As Shingen retreated across a treacherous mountain pass, Ujiyasu's sons saw an opportunity to deal him a devastating blow. Knowing that his inexperienced sons could not possibly best Shingen in a mountaintop fight, Ujiyasu hurried to the rescue.
The Tiger of Kai. Time for a declawing. Chapter 4, The Battle of Mimase Pass. Time to put these pests in their place.
Now we're back to fighting Shingen again. Oh, hey, there's Kai. He finally exists now.
It was foolish of us to oppose the Takeda without our father's help.
Check the tactical bonus. I don't wanna.
Here you are. I took care of the little one.
Thank you. Rest assured, you'll be repaid in full.
Ujiyasu's on his way. He looks hopping mad. And he has some scary-looking girl with him. Let's get this over with before he gets here.
Tighten the defenses.
Who does that little ninja think she is? The nerve!
Begin the assault.
Surrounded. Then we must fight till the bitter end. My father would want it so.
Those fools. They'll get themselves killed.
The army's in total disarray. Well, it's just as well in fighting quickly, isn't it? Isn't it, my lord? You could at least give me some positive reassurance.
How many archers over here?
Time to take a few steps back.
Forward!
Miserable wretch.
I won't let you get the best of me.
And I guess that's the one line she has to Ujiyasu.
Feel my wrath. I must hold out a little longer. Run on home.
Close the gates!
Lock the gates. Keep them busy for a while.
Even with brace equipped, I'm still... When a peon hits me, Ujiyasu still shrugs.
That's it. I'm not going to take this anymore.
Brace may only be effective while you're doing an attack.
Thank you, Father. It is an honor to have you fight with us.
I won't have you risk your lives anymore. Fall back. That's an order.
Fall back! Open the gates! We can't afford any mistakes. There they are!
Kataro fighting
We cannot leave without
Yukimura's grandfather, maybe?
Let us stay.
His uncle?
Ujikuni go.
If you must, then. I'll do what I can to keep you all safe.
The rest is up to you, brother. You must not disappoint.
There they are!
You will be stopped, even if it costs me my life to do so.
For the Hojo!
Worried about your precious little child? My sons are precious to me as a father. My people are precious to me as a leader.
Oh, you guys all suck.
Incredible!
Save your awe for when I do something really amazing. Miserable wretch. just one less fool to get in the way.
Hopefully the rest of them will stay alive while I go down the only path I can take.
I'm not afraid to die if that's what it takes.
Do I lose if he dies? No, it's just... Damn it! So I do need to rush, I guess. I didn't realize this was an escape battle for Shingen.
Officer down.
What? Well, yeah. That's gonna happen in war.
No.
Father, I have proven unworthy of your name.
You have proven nothing but that you are a fool. Just like your old man.
Like, who was I supposed to prioritize protecting?
Hold out a little longer.
Kotaro and Ujimasa and Kai? Or a bunch of random peons?
Crafty old devil.
Feel my wrath.
Run on home now.
And I like how this character was like... started this at level 20, and still isn't fast enough to complete the objectives. And, you know, keep everyone alive.
The spears of the Sanada will keep my lord safe.
Another foolish boy who does not fear death as he should. This. I didn't know I still had it in me. This.
All the blocking is so tedious.
I'm not afraid to die if that's what it takes.
My lord, may the gods sleep.
He says and dies immediately.
What an age we live in. Mere children forced to give up their lives for the ambition of old men. And those of us who want peace are too weak to bring it about. The gate to the west has been shut. In that case, I'll head south from the castle.
Open the gates! There they are!
The Hojo are making this hard work, I see. Time to give Lord Shingen a hand.
Forward!
Make a save just in case. You can defeat that enemy officer, or that allied officer, and then just make a break for it.
Forward!
Men of the Hojo, sacrificing their lives to try and stop this. Their commitment is born from the fact that he prizes their lives so highly. How ironic. Until one man seizes control and brings peace, needless lives will continue to be lost. I would not like to think Ujiyasu is too great a fool to see that.
Show me the talent that has kept my lord from killing you all these years.
We already fought before, so it's not like it's the first time you've, you know, met him. Someone saying Samurai Warriors 3 is better on PS3. And yes, it is. Mostly just because the game can, like, render things better.
I hate to
but, like,
admit it,
functionally,
this is a battle
it
too
doesn't play
far
that much
from me.
different. Like, everything is still slow, you still flinch to attach really easily.
Till my bones turn to dust.
Because the game was just intended to be like that, for some reason. And obviously it looks better.
Boys were raised to be benevolent rulers in a peaceful land. The blame lies on us for failing to ensure peace.
Very perspicacious of you. Your men are throwing away their lives for you.
They do not understand why I have spent my life in blood.
Took a bit too long to charge it, that attack again. I thought the gas field gave Ujiyasu fire attack, but it seems to just give him whatever element he has equipped to his weapon. Maybe it's fire by default. That doesn't seem like his preferred element.
It's over. Remove your helmet and face your fate.
Ujiyasu, join me. And together we will march upon the capital.
You look stupid enough in that mask without opening your mouth and confirming it. When entering a battle, one must be prepared to meet death.
It's got a bunch of stuff on it. Increase power. That's charge attack. Normal attack range. Although, death element. I don't remember if that was change how it works in Samurai Warriors 3 or not. In 2, it had a very big flaw. Where, like, it dealt percentage damage, but it was percentage based on the enemy's current HP. So once they got the low HP, the elements barely dealt any damage to the enemy. So then it was just, like, hurting you whenever it triggered.
So, you want me to help you unify the country? You think you're the answer?
If all of this land is united with a common goal.
Unity. Common goals? You're dreaming. My people are here. I can't just leave them. But I reckon you're the kind of man who could pull it off. Good luck, Shingen. If the tiger is threatened from behind, the lion will step in. And if any stand in the tiger's way,
the dragon will intervene. Well then, I must be going.
Off you go then. This land, it's yours now.
And then Shingen just dies from a terrible cough. Next stage is the Great Kanto Defense. don't know what this is. Maybe a what if.
Recognizing their opponent's strength, Ujiyasu, Shingen, and Kenshin set aside their differences and vowed to bring peace to the Kanto region. Shingen, however, dreamed of greater conquest. Together with Kenshin, he raised an army and marched on the capital city of Kyoto. Ujiyasu was left to watch over their homes in their absence. It was then that Masamune Date of the Oshu province gathered his troops and attacked. With his trusted officers Keiji Maeda and Magoichi Saika, he threatened to upset the peace that Ujiyasu had fought
Okay, yeah,
so
definitely
hard
what
to
if territory now.
Ready to take on any challenge in the name of his clan and his people, Ujiyasu patiently awaited the coming storm.
You'll take Kanto over my dead body. Chapter 5, The Great Kanto Defense. I promise, this will be your last battle.
In this Empire's playthrough, Masamune recruited Keiji and Magoichi. There's a lot more elements. Do I want to try using it? I'm worried about what the death element's gonna be like. Oh wait, I have to go into the blacksmith to actually change it anyways, so... Nah, forget it. I feel like we're missing a few people. Victory to defeat all enemy officers. So, kind of lets you know more people are going to show up. We're not just fighting the Date here.
These boys have come a long way, but this is our land. We can't let them through. We have a duty to our allies to keep this land safe, so that we can bring peace. Any who threaten my men, my family, they're asking for trouble.
Nice dodge roll. Fire ninjas are very annoying.
There they are!
What? Where did you come from?
When you pay someone a visit, the polite thing is to send greetings first.
You boys are the ones trespassing. This is our land.
You should feel honored, boy. It's not every visitor who gets personally greeted by the Lion of Kanto.
Run on home now.
So, you're the ruler of these
Miserable
parts.
wretch.
Good. You saved me the trouble of looking for you.
Miserable wretch.
Not musketeers, it's always something else, huh?
Your sneaky little surprise attacks will not derail my grand designs. I will withdraw for now. Keiji, Magoichi, show them we mean business.
That boy's head is so bloated with ambition, he's lost all sense of his own insignificance.
Time to really make my mark. The boy's got courage, you have to admit. I just want to see how far he can go.
Open the gate!
I believe someone mentioned earlier, kid, you ought to be working with the Odo right now. Which, yeah, because Toshiie would be. And, you know, Nobunaga's still around. And then Magawichi has, like, his own village to think of. And he's just not there for them.
One less fool to get in my way.
Or he could have been helping Hideyoshi.
A surprise attack. What
Ow.
happened to fighting like men, face to face?
War isn't about honor. It's about winning and losing.
Just think of the women all over the land who'd be distraught if I died. It would just be inhumane.
And you'll realize truly.
Ouch.
Incredible!
I didn't know I still had it in me. Feel my wrath. Run on home now.
Even on normal, when you're fighting multiple enemy officers, it can still just get too much. Just the slowness of your character really hurts.
Fall back if you don't have the courage.
Okay, you just decided to ignore me, I guess. Again? Keiji? I'm not that far from you, Jesus. I wonder if they have it where characters flinch when being attacked. Just so the enemy AI wouldn't, like, constantly do, like, the dodging thing they love to do.
There they are!
Fine ambush indeed. The Date
And here's the Tokugawa.
But I'm afraid they're not the only ones interested in staking a claim to Kanto.
What a surprise! Ieyasu's making a move.
We shall send him hence with his tail between his legs.
There they are!
These ladies are on loan from a good friend. I have to make sure they're returned in pristine condition.
So I suppose they're untouchable, while your actual retainers are expendable, huh?
Run on home now. Don't be a fool. No one in my army is expendable.
We can't afford any mistakes.
If my brother were here, he would take care of that Katakatsu.
Oh, is that a challenge? In that case, I accept. Miserable wretch.
Okay, guess I'm prioritizing Tatakatsu then.
I can't afford to lose your own face. Victory is my own option.
You are a fool. Honor matters not. Might is everything.
You will soon learn the fate that befalls those who dare encroach upon our territory.
I know you're up against a young fellow like that. Try not to get yourself killed.
Excited? I am indignant, thank you very much.
Well, I've got your back anyway. Fight well. You're human.
What do you think you're doing here?
I heard a terrible rumor, and I had to come and check it out. They say there's a woman here with the face of a dragon and the strength of a bear. You seen her?
Run on home now.
No, that doesn't sound...
The joke is that Kunoichi keeps calling Kai a bear. It's kind of lost when we haven't had her do that so far. Maybe they would have if they met in that last stage, but that last stage has you rush so much that was just never going to happen. Zanakatsu is really sturdy. Pretty sure I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna beat him within the next 30 seconds. Just fighting is draining my HP.
You fools.
We're out of time!
Do not overexert yourself. You are a valuable ally for my brother, and he cannot afford to lose you.
Then what's the point of trying to show me up?
Open the gate!
Without Lord Ujiyasu around, I don't have anyone to worry about. Which means I can go straight to the heart of the matter.
That girl wants to claim all the glory. Well, we'll see about that.
Kunoichi just teleports to Ujiyasu. So I guess I would lose this objective if Kunoichi defeated Ujiyasu, but that's not happening.
Pride is worthless in death.
I have zero faith in my allies.
I thrive in situations such as
Case in point. Katoro almost dead.
chaos draw you to me.
Just from Shikizane. Just some random Date guy.
Fall back. You don't have the courage.
My lord, I'm right behind you.
Well, I haven't seen you for a while. Got sick of looking after Kenshin?
Never. He is everything to me.
I'm more concerned about Kunoichi dying. But her health is still pretty good right now. Save just in case. Damn it, Kotaro, I just healed you and you're back down to like 50% again. Also, you'd think Hanzo would try to stop Kunoichi.
Fall back if you don't have the courage.
Maybe they're pushing the limits of how many character models they could have on one stage.
My lord is not to be disturbed.
Close the gates!
He is like, my lord is not to be disturbed, as an assassin is currently trying to kill him.
Run on home now.
An officer needs assistance.
Oh, does she?
There's a lady in distress.
You chose this. You did this ambush. You don't get to ask for help after that.
That's one less fool to get in my way.
For the sake of peace, please surrender control of Kanto to us.
Ask politely all you want. I'm not going to risk without a fight. Take this!
I thought its headbutt was just a guard break, but I guess it's not. Maybe it is in later games.
Open the gates!
Kinoichi, how you doing?
Forward!
The land must
Half
be
health,
united.
Ieyasu not got a scratch on him. About what I expected.
I've had enough of making sacrifices. Why can't we all just live in peace? Thanks for showing up. Shingen is not dead yet, then?
My lord says we can't die with him. He says it wouldn't be polite.
Yeah, that'd just be terrible.
Feel my wrath.
Run on home now.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd beat the commander.
Excellent work, old man. This one's all ours now.
With such strength, the land could have been all yours.
I'll leave worrying about the land to Shingen and Kenshi. And they'll rest easier knowing I've got their backs.
The eye of the dragon is set firmly on total domination. The insignificant Hojo, with their petty regional concerns, are no match for my grand ambitions.
There they are!
He spends all his time keeping an eye on those two. Well, I'll soon get him looking at me again.
Jealousy will only get you killed.
Like, she gets jealous Ujiyasu is like looking after the other two, so she willingly puts herself in danger just to get his attention.
When I do something really amazing.
I thrive in situations.
Just throws herself at the most dangerous thing on the battlefield. Also, I was expecting like another force to show up. It's kind of boring to just see the Date again. We could have had, let's see, what else is to the east? Well, Tokugawa weren't to the east anyways. Yeah, I could have had anyone show up. Have fucking Shimazu show up. Anything. They must have been nearing the limit of character models they could have on the map. Captain talking about the sandwich incident. Nah, it's right.
The dragon flies high above those who have not the ambition or the courage to rule the land.
My people sweat every day out in their fields. They love my family and they respect me. Their well-being is the only thing that matters to me. The land can rule itself.
Of course he was. This has got to be the weakest Kotaro. This is the weakest everyone.
You don't need to prove anything to me. I know how valuable you are.
My lord.
I just wouldn't expect the average man to understand the dragons. It's time to finish this off. Get those invaders off my people's soil.
Old man Ujiyasu just ganging up on Masamune with a bunch of girls.
Feel my wrath. Run on home now.
Now, I forgot, like, enemy officers actually have, the spirit orb things. Like, to the left of his health bar. They'll actually use them. It's kind of pointless to keep up with it, though, because generally they don't get to use them all.
It's nice and quiet around here for a while.
Then I must return to my lord's side. Farewell.
I suppose I'll just wait for word from old Shingen. Might take a nap first, though. The lion still gives his all, even when hunting a mere hare.
This is my opinion on Zhuge Liang. He's okay, I guess. It's a bit annoying how he just reacts like everything is part of his strategy.
Why can't I find a man?
What man could love a bellowing beast like you, girl?
Hold on. I thought you were with Lord Shingen in the capital.
That's why I'm here. It's my lord.
I get the picture.
And where's Lord Ujiyasu?
He's taken ill and is sleeping.
To his room, then.
Try the sea instead.
You haven't.
I suppose you think I drowned him.
Kotaro just chilling.
Oh. So by ill, you mean he's faking it?
You knew it all along.
No. I'm shocked you'd lie to me.
Keep it down. I haven't had a bite all day, thanks to you.
But we only just arrived.
I bring a message from my lord.
At last. The land is ours. That wily old coot. He finally did it.
Is that girl waving at Ujiyasu? How did she even see him from there? An off-screen Shingen won. Alright, good for him, I guess. Like an hour, 40 minutes. A little shorter than what I'd like for a stream, but oh well. I really don't have it in me to do anything else with Samurai Warriors 3. This game is painful for me to play. Ieyasu dips Nobunaga, lost, and directly caused Nobunaga losing to Shingen and Genshin. Yeah, I guess it would make sense if Ieyasu just abandoned Nobunaga's side. There'll be a lot less help for him. Play FE12. Go to hell. The worst one? God. Shadow Dragon is terrible. Or was that FE11? I don't remember the numbers exactly. Play FE9 or FE10. I don't remember exactly what those are. Use their actual names. If I was gonna play a Fire Emblem, it'd be Path of Radiance and then Radiant Dawn. FE11 and 12 of them are 3 mates. Okay. Yeah, then 12 is actually the good one. 12 is a vast improvement over 11. And of course, that's the one that remained Japanese only. Yeah, I may do a Fire Emblem stream at one point, but it'd definitely be Path of Radiance if I was going to do one. But that's for another time. We're done with this stream. Who am I gonna play next? Who's next? Why are you asking me? I was leaving this up to the chat because I really don't care. I'm going to not enjoy no matter who we play. Let's see, Hanbei or Motonari would be cool. Just the Samurai Warriors 3, like, new characters would be cool, I guess. I don't know, some of them are boring. I think Kiyomasa is boring, as is Munashige. Nobunaga will probably play at some point, just because everyone likes Nobunaga. Like, all the videos and streams I do about him, like, always get, like, more views than the others. So you can kind of tell. Let's see. Motonari, Hanbei, Genshio, Nene, Oichi, Nene, Hanbei or Nene. Vote for Hanzo. Hanbei, Nene. Fuck it. Alright, Nene. I'm seeing a lot of Nenes. Where is she? Went past her. There she is. Sure, I think she has a what if at the end. Or maybe I'm thinking of Hanzo as a what if at the end. It's just really focused on Nene. Yeah, I guess I'll do Nene next. Alright, that's it for this stream. See you guys next time.